We now introduce the Tasmanian Football Hall of Fame legends. Legend, Trevor Leo. Trevor Leo was a star player and leader at Hobart, New Norfolk and for Tasmania during what is often described as Tasmanian football's golden era in the 1950s and 1960s. Rover Trevor Leo came to Hobart from Kui, where he was a club best and fairest winner in his first season of senior football. He made his Hobart debut in 1954 and was a member of their premiership side that year, as well as in 1959 and 1960. His greatest individual achievement as a player was winning the Tasmanian Football League's Best and Fairest Award, the William Leach Medal, in 1957. And he also won 2 club Best and Fairest Awards with the Tigers. Trevor Leo was an educator and spent the 1962 season with Launceston in the NTFA before returning south to become the captain coach of New Norfolk in 1963.
Trevor was a fantastic coach, a fantastic person, and I can remember as a 16-year-old how exciting it was to get Trevor Leo, because I mean he lived in Hobart and in those days it was pretty long trip from Hobart up to New Norfolk.
We basically had local players in the first couple of years. I realised that we needed some imports from outside New Norfolk. They blended in well with the local lads, and finally we built up a team that was good enough to win the grand final and the state premiership against Scottsdale.
He was a school teacher. He had that sort of inbuilt discipline with the way he coached us, and we all, I think, felt very excited that the club was in for a pretty good time.
With Trevor Leo guiding the club on the field and President Les Hepper leading the off-field work, the Eagles enjoyed an era that was full of finals heartbreak and the ultimate Tasmanian football success under their guidance.
The whole of the Derwent Valley suspected that we might have a chance, and they came down in their droves. And so it gave them a tremendous taste for football and a reward for all the support that they gave over the years. It took 6 years to accomplish it, and we were in the top 2 every year for 6 years, but finally made it.
In all, Trevor Leo led the New Norfolk Eagles and the TFL for 7 seasons and 7 finals series. The Eagles played 15 finals games, including the 1968 State Grand Final under Trevor Leo for 5 hard-won victories. But none was sweeter than the triumphs which delivered the title New Norfolk Best Football Team in Tasmania. Trevor Leo is credited with more than 250 senior games for Kui, Hobart, Launceston and New Norfolk. On 18 occasions during his career, he represented Tasmania at interstate football, including the 1956, 1958 and 1961 Australian National Carnivals. He was also Tasmania's coach at the Australian National Carnivals in 1966 in Hobart and 1969 in Adelaide. He retired as a player following his 1968 triumphs with New Norfolk, but stayed on as coach for 1 more year in 1969.
I've got no doubt that Trevor Leo brought the best out in everybody, and as a result of that brought the best out in the team.